Oh my gosh. Amanda's looking very forlorn. So we can do this with just one set of headphones. It's really just Paul that's destroying everything right now.
Okay. Really, pretty much, yes. Mm-hmm. Day 4. Tell us what you want to tell us, Amanda. First.
Hello. Yeah, so quarantine, is this day 4?
Yes.
This is.
I believe it is. Not going to lie to you. There have been some hard parts about it. I feel like I've gotten really not as good as some people, but that has been something that I think walking out of this situation, I'm going to take as a win.
So do you have a shuffleboard table there at the when I'm gathering?
Well, yes.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
That'd be weird
sure.
if we didn't and we were playing.
That would be very weird. But going back to yesterday's discussion, people have gotten very, very creative. So, if you figured out board out of, say like office chairs and yeah. So
honestly, that's a really good idea. We could make shuffleboard out of office chairs and be creative in what we use as.
Ooh, and
yes.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Scoot to score.
We throw people in the chairs.
We throw the people and the chairs.
Yep.
And then we win.
Yes. And you know who else wins? Medical workers, because medical condition that is a illness, it's just an injury. So.
No. Oh. That is a win.
That is a win. It's a win for everybody. Everybody wins.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
I was wondering if Amanda could talk to us about being at work during these times of disaster.
I don't know. You ask her. You're sitting there.
Amanda, how do you feel about being at 19 below during these disaster?
I'll be hearing other people's stories about being at home and just like very much social distancing. I'm very thankful to be here with people that are social distancing, but also being surrounded by people every day.
Yeah. Do you mean that?
I 100% mean that.
Okay.
So what does that look like on a day-to-day basis? So everybody just kind of sticking in their own, popping your head out and going, hey, all right.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
How do you social distance in? Because I've been there. It's not a huge building.
Right. So I feel like our social distance, people staying, but then also, I don't know if it counts as social distancing, but we very much have been sanitizing and washing our hands a lot. When in shuffleboard or other game, we don't high five. We'll do like an elbow no touch five or something. So we are very careful and cautious, but at the same time, we have our different spaces.
Makes sense then. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like you're all in your own little tiny houses and you just come out into the park to play shuffleboard.
It definitely feels like tiny houses together. But
Amanda, I don't mean to interrupt, it's just I can't hear anything. Amanda, have you noticed a mood shift in anyone? Or in the office in general?
Aside from Joy.
Mood shift, I would say pretty high. I feel like we all have come together and I feel like we have enjoyed each other's company and we're all in this together for sure.
That's bull. No, I don't know.
You're bringing all your bad vibes over to the podcast and giving all the good stuff to your coworkers, which I guess, you know what? I mean, seriously, that if you're gonna be with us.
What?
Oh, she's not even listening.
No, she was. Then she handed him.
No,
over to
you.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't. I couldn't hear it. Yeah, no, say it. I can't. We only have this one pair of headphones.
I forgot.
Hold on. If we use these ones, they get big enough they'd fit over both our heads. And wouldn't that be a photo opportunity? No, they might break. Amanda maintains a very positive attitude, as you can very even keel.
Yeah.
Not really, and doesn't really get upset with people.
Good.
So, all right. He's not even.
Joy felt about
People anyway. So. I'm fine. All right.
Yes, what?
Well, I wish that Paul was here because I'm getting extreme insecurities, and especially after listening to our Palpatine podcast.
Why?
And I think my insecurities are mounting as I stay in this place.
Oh. So just okay. Insecurities. Okay.
No, just life.
Oh. Well. Yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
There. Well, that it can bottle up out in the strangest ways.
Well, like right now, I'm having a really hard time because I feel like this is just a fail. It's a fail because Paul's not here, and usually you guys have the banter and you talk about shows. Just have Amanda.
Well, we don't. These little 15-minute check-ins. We don't. True. We don't talk about programs, but I do have a story that from yesterday that I noticed, and of an interesting train wreck to watch. So I got invited at the beginning of the week. The Liberty Chamber of Commerce had put together a Facebook group of businesses and restaurants. That way people could basically say, hey, we're still open. Come, get takeout or whatever and things like that. There was a guy.
I can't wait.
Oh, my God. So who happened to be a dentist at one of the dental practices here in Liberty. And he got on the first post was very, it started out for normal. Like it was, as part of the American Dental Association recommendations, we are going to be closing the offices because we're doing less of a service cleaning your teeth during these times. Let you stay home, and so please stay home, even though we all know who did this. Tell your kid sorry. Don't go out safe, and so people are like, okay, hold on, wait, so we all know who did this. Who did?
Yeah. I don't know.
Who all did this? And then like somebody a few comments down was like, I think he's referring to the Chinese. And then the person was like, yeah, I'm getting that. I just want him to say it.
Oh,
and and so then posts later, the guy gets back on, not commenting to this original thread. It's a whole brand new message in the group that just says, this is an attack by, and people,
wow,
oh, there it is, and
the dentist said that.
The dentist says this, and people are just like, wow, I served yours for 20 years. He'll never be coming back again, and like all sorts of stuff like that. And about 15 comments in, the guy gets on, goes, "Oh, I was hacked," and everybody goes, "No, you went and looked at your page, and like he had, like all the kind of stuff that he would post on his own personal page, the things that he shared, and all were just horrible." Just MAGA chud.
It's MAGA.
And so he's like, oh, I was hacked. And everybody's like, you're a liar. You're a racist. And
making it worse.
And so, and in our chat channel, asked for screenshots of all this. Well, as of this morning, when I went to go get screenshots, it was all gone. He had not only last night was he working to edit it completely, like Chinese post turned into "Hi everyone," and even though all the comments below were still there, and people had posted screenshots post in the comments on that post.
Oh man!
As of this morning, all the posts were gone, and it also looked like his Facebook account was also gone. So, yeah, there's a dude. There's a dude that completely down on Facebook and probably ruined his business. I mean, certainly did for a lot of people. There were a lot of people on the comments going, "Wow, never knew you felt." It was not the types of discussions we had when I was sitting in the chair. So, see ya.
Wow. Well, that's what you get for being a racist.
That's what you get for being a racist. Hi, Paul. Speaking of racists,
were you talking about? He pushed me to the Chinese conspiracy a while ago.
We were talking
it's
about
always
that.
fun to try to blame another race for a pandemic that the world has all somehow managed to be together. Right.
Oh, kind of like during World War II when they blamed the Jews, even though that's not a race.
Well, or we interned millions of Japanese here.
Yeah. Except
Anti-dentite, though, that's for sure.
that's true.
Anti-dentite.
Anti-dentite.
So Paul was
fun.
on a call. So work as usual.
Yeah. Someone was like, "Oh, you need to help us with installing this." I'm not a developer, so I had to get on a call with the developer.
You need to advise.
So, yay. Anyway, so your dentist basically pushed your theory that it's a Chinese ploy to wipe out America. I'm guessing.
This dentist did, and it turns out apparently that this particular dentist was also my in-laws' dentist, like in-laws dentist, and I was like, yeah, so it's a local thing. So I was like, wow, well, you should, I told Robin, you should probably let them know what happened, because wow, it was something.
Derpity, derp, derp, derpity.
All right. Well, let's check in, or we don't have to.
Well, I mean, I'm doing well. I've got to poop.
Well,
do it.
Hey now.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy hearing your voice?
That was pretty funny, but wow, the double up thing, that was annoying. You guys, I admire you for putting up with that. Also, the evening podcast, that too. I got my real microphone today, so. Whew.
Well, now you know.
Better.
That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, no, nothing new to other than, the fun. And we, are hanging. I need to go to the office at some point, be at the office and pick up, I'm going to water my plant, probably bring it home.
Your plant?
Yeah, my plant.
Nice.
Plus a prescription.
Does your plant have a name? We name our plants.
No.
No.
Who named you? How many plants
we don't
do
have
you
that.
have?
Steve. We've had Steve for a very long time. And then we have Mr. Plant.
Mr. Plant.
That's
Wow.
We're not good at naming them. We just
Working
name
real
it.
hard at this.
Can you please send pictures of Steve?
Steve.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me take a picture of Steve right now. Steve.
So, Jeremy, what are you going to wear when you go?
What am I going
Do
to
you
wear?
have one of those inflatable dinosaur costumes? Because that's what I would wear.
I don't, but I do know where there is one at work.
Oh, well, I mean, you should wear it before you go into. Which
You
you
mean
can.
hazmat suit? Do you have a hazmat?
I have nitro gloves. I do have like a crazy kind of prepper mask that in a description box at one point. That's fun and intimidating to wear because it's black.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, are you going to wear something when you go in?
Oh, yeah, I'll be clothed.
Okay.
No, I mean, I really don't plan on taking any protective measures because there's going to be literally nobody there except for pharmacists.
Okay.
Farmies? Did they call them farmies?
Yeah, you could. Racist. It's pharmist.
No.
Farmist. Man, Steve is nice.
Steve is nice.
Steve the philodendron, huh?
Steve is nice. Steve is nicer than Steve's nicer than my Steve.
He looks happy. This fancy little.
He's a happy,
content. Any new goals for today?
I'm trying to dress nicer.
Very nice. Nice. I've noticed a guy on our daily scrum who is definitely working it just like he'd be coming to the office every day, dressed very, very nicely. Not so
like
much myself. No, oh gosh, no, because we're not that kind of office. But he's keeping it nice. Myself, I could probably stand a shower. Might do that after I poop.
If you don't
That's something that needs to happen every now and then. It's like, oh yeah, body, take care of yourself.
Oh yeah, clean up the germs.
Well, I mean, I showered Tuesday. It's not like it's been since Saturday.
No, every other day.
Yeah.
Or week.
Every other day.
Every other day.
So my goal is to stop being jealous of everyone who's not at work.
Yeah, you had another little mini meltdown on Facebook. Want to talk about that?
It was supposed to be funny, but then people really started
feeling
bad for me.
People
and I loved it.
Yeah, people certainly got on the concern train.
I know. I love that. Sometimes I need...
Because, hard to convey context in a text-based post.
Well, it was kind of passive-aggressive.
It was super passive-aggressive. It was super passive-aggressive. Yeah.
I'm like, I can't do it. And like now, the people I thought were on my team, I even suck compared to them. Like the other working moms,
Yeah.
Working moms.
Well,
But I think I'm making it up in my head.
Well, you might be not necessarily. I don't think you're making it up at all. I do think that maybe you are feeling a little guilty in a way you shouldn't, because I read something interesting yesterday that hopefully might make you feel better in this specific regard. So the post was like, so for all the moms who think that that your kids need to be working on worksheets or doing this or that or all this stuff during all this time, you got to remember that that is not even what your kids would be doing at school in the first place. So out, let them do whatever. Of course, maybe have a little bit of this or that, but I mean, and so, so to all those people who are trying to their kids' days, full to the brim of something, I mean, that's not what they're used to in the first place. And so it's kind of, taking,
Are they
it's
used to clean closets?
Well, it depends. To the closet before this. Okay, well, then, no.
No, there's just so much productivity happening.
There is so much product, but you also have lens through which that productivity is being presented. In Instagram world and Facebook posts and all of those things where everybody presents their. And so while they might be showing the house during all this, I also, yes, A, they're lying, and B, I also scratched my ass while I watched Survivor, for
tasty.
3. So, well, I mean, if you can't touch your face, you might as well scratch your ass.
Mm-hmm.
So,
agreed.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Think, don't mind if I do.
So there's that.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people
now
are
do I
going to
need
lie
to go
about how great they're
apologize?
doing and how it's probably for the.
Oh, and it's going to get way worse because it totally is going to be for themselves. It's going to help them feel better about themselves. That face it, most people just have not ever dealt with.
Yes.
They're not work from home people, or they're not, introverted enough to enjoy this, or different things.
This is a problem I'm having as well.
So,
yeah.
Okay.
Paul, you've been so quiet. Yeah, no, it does help. Should I go apologize?
No. You don't have, you don't need to. Guys, leave it out there because you're getting all sorts of love foisted upon you, and suck that up and just drink it like your enemy's tears.
Wow.
You deserve
it. Today's really looking up.
Good.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Well, then I guess we'll tomorrow and make sure the advice stuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good.
All right.